Alrighty, welcome back to another episode of MLB Show here on the channel. You're wondering, why is this video up like at 2 in the afternoon Pacific and like 5 Eastern? Well, apparently they got DDoS attacked because the Lizard Squad came out of retirement just to screw with everybody. So it's been down. It's almost 2 o'clock here on the West Coast. It's great. So with all that being said, let's dive into all this content. Let's go over it. Cry, weep, and repeat, and all the stuff that is out and about for the long 4th of July weekend. Alright, let's take a look here. A look here at all the fun free stuff that we got. So we got free in the shop 4th of July pack, 2 new collections, 298, this PCA, who I hilariously, I had a video lined up for like previewing. I thought it was me, Jeimer Candelario, because you know he just got a card. They kind of said it. So now it's PCA. The retro is Cedric Mullins, who I will see the light of day with. And then from the collections, you can get in the packs, you get Zach Geloff and Seiya Suzuki. And then with the program card, you get this Sandy Alcantara and Dansby Swanson's at the other side. There's your Jeimer. You Spotlight Dogmat gives you this 96 good old Greg Maddux. This came out yesterday as well. We'll touch on that as well, alongside coming soon all-star content. It's going to be all over the place alongside. Look at that double XP for the long weekend. Look at us. If you haven't finished the program, now's your chance. So let's take a look at the this. So it looks like in the pack shop here, this thing is some Freedom stuff. We're always a fan of that. We'll say that for later. Let's take a look at, actually I want to talk about this. This is the first non-collection 99 in the game. It's a award series. Geraldo Perdomo, max contact left, 100 right. Clutch and vision are really, really high. 80 power-ish. Defensively, he'll be good. A lot of people online are saying power speed mod. This kid is going to outdo Tulo, so if you don't have Tulo, like I don't, this is kind of like the whole back burner situation, I would say. Because now we're going to start getting cards that are going to match him. So unless you're sort of wanting to fill out stuff, do it. But I would say at this point, it's very much be pragmatic with it. I would say all the other stuff looks pretty good there as well, alongside the arm and speed for him as a good shortstop. And then the summer packs are still here as well. In terms of headliners, this came out also yesterday. Gary Carter. I'm not the biggest Gary Carter fan. I think all these headliners are way overpriced for what they are. But if you need him for a Nationals Expos team build, there you go. There's your Gary Carter, if you're looking for one. So yeah, there you go. Take a little water break. Let's take a look at the June Spotlight stuff. Let's knock out this stuff out of the way here. We got Seiya Suzuki here. Pretty nifty for his. He hit his like 100th career home run. So this is they're saying 58 RC plus, more power against lefties and stuff. Not too bad of a card. His card's pretty good, I would say. Jeremy Pena as well here. Really high contact, power's okay, speed is there. He'll get some steals, I would assume. Or you're good on the fielding side as well. Ranger Suarez here, a 97. Green across the board, sinker, four seam, cutter, curve, and a circle change. They're not too bad there. Kind of depends on what you're looking for. Tyler Cederstrom as well. Power, revert. Depends on what you want. 105, 80, 90, 105 for the left fielder for the A's. Not too shabby. Okay, in the fielding again. We're gonna see a giant. This one I figured to be in the program. He's not. I didn't think he'd be good enough for a pack. I'm kind of right. Cutter, four seam, sweeper, sinker, circle change. Four seam and sinker are both 92 miles an hour. This is kind of why I figured if he's gonna get a card, it'll be in the program because he's not gonna be like overly good. I was wrong. Jacob Lutz, who I also thought would be in the program. Max hit per 9, K per 9 is also very, very good. Four seam, slider, circle change, and a curve. I thought he'd also be a program card. Marcusio Dubon here. 102 set. I'm on one. 84-90, really good fielding. Good arm. Can play a lot of positions. sneaky good card. If you get your hands on him and his price goes down, I would say sneak him on your bench. He's going to fit a lot of roles. Walker Buehler, who ironically gave up like a ton of runs yesterday, also gets one. Good hit per 9, cutter, 4-seam sinker, no curve and a slider. A lot of people like Walker Buehler cards, but this is comical after what happened to him yesterday. Jake McCarthy, 184, 114, 50. Good speed, can run in the outfield. That at 326 and stuff. And our course, our handout White Sox card, Sam Ontichetti, an Italian boy. I love my Italian people. 120, 92, 85, 50. Can play every... Well, this card can only play left, second, and third. Decent enough speed. Hit. I think his WC card's a little bit faster. So this is a nice little upgrade for him. A ton of quirks here as well. Jumping into this guy because I want to just mention it. This is from the showdown you can get for Sonny Gray. Cutter, sweeper, 4-seam sinker, sweeping curve. Not too bad on the per 9s either. And again, I made a short yesterday talking about it. Shohei Ohtani could be coming, and I mentioned another strikeout milestone could be coming as well. So there's a lot of stuff that's going to be popping up around here as things go along. Okay, let's talk about the assorted programs. Let's talk about, this is the June Spotlight. If you do it this time, it goes for 5 days. It looks like they just kicked, well, they didn't. Maybe they backed it up. They didn't. All the rewards just get you June Spotlight pack. You get a repeat. If you get anything ending with 100 with the June Spotlight, any missions are kind of the same. If you want to do it, you can do it. Kind of depends. I don't care much for this at this juncture. I don't know. It doesn't do much for me because I find these cards vastly not like overpriced. Well, he's kind of cheap. Maybe they come down because I don't think people are over. Maybe are people not excited for Mullins? Is that it? I just don't find this worth investing into. Maybe they've fallen for some reason. I have no word. Have they? What the? I mean, I know, like I said, I think a lot of it's just Cedric Mullins doesn't bring a lot of excitement, so maybe they've fallen. I really don't know. I don't see a lot of investment in this, but if you want to do it, go crazy. Let's talk about the program, the Spotlight program here. 2 new Tops Now cards here as well. Carson Kelly, catcher for the Cubbies, gets one. 86, 74, 116, 88. Good arm, good field, decent pop time. He'll fill a collection for you here as well. You see there the June thing. Khalil Watson, big pop, decent on the contact and vision for the Guardians. Good fielding though. Right fielder can play everywhere, so he'll back up the utility spots. He might be a nice little fun utility guy to keep on the bench. Lou James Groover, 90, 65, 113, 105, first, third baseman, and on the fielding, but again, he plays first. Don't necessarily think you need the stellar fielding there. Good arm as well. He'll fill out the theme teams here. Last but not least, another Guardian, Cooper Ingle, small guy. He's 5'8", short king. See, I go up. 5'8", Cooper Ingle. 93, 112 right, 81, 77 left. Fielding would probably be a good thing for him. I think his bat will be okay. Exciting for Guardians fans. I'm going to cry though. Wait, because I have a funny suspicion we're going to be capped at like 94 for Tops Now, and it's going to drive me nuts. He's the last one again. Get the 4 here from this pack, so if there's someone you're kind of hoping for to getting, you can do it. I would suggest this good old Chase Petty. He's probably a sneaky good guy. But kind of just look around what you need and go from there. Let's talk about the good old these boys, who are all now 95s. Look at that. All the way up to a 97. So don't worry. Next week they'll be 98s. Samad Taylor, speedy defensive man here, left fielder. Really good contact, 104, 120. Powers in the 60s, 65, 60. But again, very, very, very good defensive guy. Speedy, good arm. Can fill a lot of spots for you. TJ Antone, I feel like he's sneaky because he's got a funky arm angle if I remember. Max hit per 9s versus right. Clutch is also max. 5-pitch mix, so I like that coming up then. Sinker, cutter, curve, 4-seam, and a sinker. Not too bad there. 95 on the high end. 95 on the high end. 84 or 82 on the low end. Could be a sneaky guy you'll see in a lot of pens because we don't have a lot. I talked about TJ Rumsfeld as well being a sneaky guy that would get a card. 98, 103 right, 171 versus left. Makes sense. First baseman. Clutch is up there. Vision is good as well. Fielding, pretty stellar there too. But again, first baseman, I don't think the fielding matters a ton, but it is good to see, like, variety. Caleb Durbin, who's turned it on a little bit here for the Red Sox. 98, 85 right, 115, 77 left. Fielding's adequate. Arms, okay. Accuracy's good. Can't really do much of anything else, but he'll be a fun little card here if you're looking to change things up a little bit here. Clutch and Vision, I would say, are there too. Can play second and short. Interesting selection there. And then we talked about the drop packs there as well. The last two cards here, catcher Carter Jensen, 88, 90, 93, 110, 90. 5 home runs and 20 RBIs. Is a gold tops now card I think people like. And then Zach Galoff, whose 25 game hit streak ended because he got stepped on. 189, 112, 90. Good fielding there as well. Speed's good. Arm accuracy's good. Third base, he can play second for you, center field, and right. Probably, I think he'll be adequate at second base if you want to have a little pot at third. And then, of course, the packs again. Moments here as well. There is an extreme mission. Score 10 runs because, again, we're just MLB the White Sox, I tell you. And then collections. Just, I think missions is easy. There's a bunch of stuff we can do right now if you want to just knock this stuff out. Do it, then come back and do the missions if you want to as well. It's kind of up to you. I just sort of play, just kind of work it. Now let's talk about the June Lightning stuff. So when you collect the 3 that we already have, so we get him automatically. Sandy Alcantara for 1,000 strikeouts. Marlins all-time leader. Sinker, circle change, 4 seams, cutter, and a slider. Sinker primary, so that's kind of good. Sandy cards I think are always okay. He's got outlier on the fast or on the sinker, right? Outlier 1. So he should have it on the sinker, correct? Yeah, primary. So he'll have it on sinker and breaker outlier. Pretty good card there for 3. And then PCA. They made this mention of the Vision being 63 because he still struck out a ton. I looked yesterday. I think he struck out. What did he strike out? Like 50 times or something. Let's see. I'm just checking because I know it was something. Struck out 32 times. So I don't. That's that led. Looks like it led everybody in the last like month or so. No, Brandon Marsh struck out 38 times. A couple guys had 38, but he was definitely up there in terms of the strikeouts. So I don't know if that necessarily constitutes that, but he was definitely up there. That's why they say that's slow. Fielding is fine, but the power, yeah, this is going to be a problem. I think 96, 100 right, 92, 88 left. Fielding, hey, look. The speed's going to make up for like the 78 there and the 65 coming in. The dude's got a cannon. You put him there, Craig in left. I think you're going to have a very fast outfield going forward there. So there's that. Let's talk about the Retro Lightning. So again, this guy's here because he just went absolutely off. 80, 98 right, 94, 92 left. Defensively, he sort of fits the same kind of thing. Arm strength's kind of low, accuracy's good. If you need to collect 8, and if you're sort of saying, how many do you have? Yeah. I'm not gonna, like I said, I find these cards, I don't even bother. Cedric Mullins got the Retro Lightning. I think this is partly why. I know everyone loves Cedric, but I think, I don't know. It seems like he's fallen off. 195 right, 180 left. Defensively, not too shabby. The speed, I think, will make up for it, but he doesn't have the arm for center field. I think that's partly why this thing will feel like it's going to be a little easier to obtain, because he's just not an exciting player, at least in terms of game, unless you really, really like him. But you need 8, you need 13 to get him, which is, well, probably most of them. I know right now this is all of them, but I don't think all of them are discovered. Do with that what you will. Sort of the same thing here. How many do I have here? I pulled 2 typers, so want to flip that out. Where we're looking at there, because I'm just like, You know what I know when I've been bested. Just throwing that out there. Alright, before we end, let's just open this stuff and take a look at it. We got our Twitch drops here. Do we get anything special? Probably not. Nope, the silver matte brush. A gold Carlos Correa, who we're just going to promptly sell. Kai Bush, hey, look at that. Got the call up. He was an angel that got sent over in that deal. Another silver Jack Leiter. We're just going to sell him. And then open our 4th of July redeem pack. Make sure you open this so you can get your America stuff. And all that stuff. So we're going to flip the rest of this stuff up in here so I can feel alive. And make it seem like I got a diamond. Look at that. We got some socks and some... Do we get all the uniforms? Holy crap. It's kind of neat. That's cool. And I wouldn't want to flip all that, but it's kind of cool. Yeah, so, yeah, that is all of that. So make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Have yourself a good and safe 4th of July weekend. All that fun stuff. And all that being said, my name is Specs, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.